Hi, in this episode, we're going to look at different regions here in the United States. So first off, a region is a group of places with common characteristics. Sometimes these characteristics are human characteristics, such as culture, language, or religion, and sometimes these common characteristics are physical. Geographers use these different comparisons to help understand different regions and different groups of people. Now remember, when you're doing your homework videos, you choose. Do you want to take the notes and write down what's in red, or are you going to write a summary? The choice is yours. When it comes to American regions, different maps show different numbers of region. For our class and our textbook, we're going to look at 5. Those 5 regions are the Northeast, the South, the Midwest, the Interior West, and the Pacific. Now, sometimes you'll see maps that carve up the interior West and the Pacific into just the West and the Southwest. So depending on what group of maps or what textbook you're looking at, you may see something different. When it comes to the Northeast, this is the smallest region, but has the largest population here in the United States. And within the Northeast, it's also carved up yet again into a smaller cultural region known as New England. When we talk about the Northeast, we're talking about 11 different states, and most of these states are highly urban, which means there's lots of cities and large populations. Places like New York City, Boston, Philadelphia, all of those are in the Northeast. When it comes to the Northeast, of course, New York City is the largest city. Because of the large population, there's also a great deal of ethnic diversity. This means there's lots of different people speaking lots of different language and have lots of different cultures all blending together. Due to the climate and the rocky soil in the Northeast, it's not ideal for farming. As a result, as the history of our nation has continued on, the Northeast has become the hub of industry. In recent years, it has shifted more to a service economy, the service sector. That's when you actually don't produce anything, you're just trying to help somebody else. For example, Wall Street, the stock exchange, is located in New York City. This is when you buy and sell pieces of company hoping to make a profit. The next region we're going to look at is the South, which of course Florida is part of. Due to the South's warm, fertile soil and warm climate, over the course of American history, it has become very much rooted in agriculture or farming. The South, though, does have several cities that are rapidly growing, such as Miami, of course, and Atlanta. The South's population continues to rise as well, and I'm sure you realize this. Lots of you are transplants from around the country. What the South is referred to is the Sun Belt. Because of its boom in jobs, people from other parts of the country come to the South looking for work, but also a warmer climate. Here in Florida, a big part of that industry is aerospace. We live just a few short miles down the coast from NASA, and there are tons of different places in the county that focus on creating airplanes and even spacecraft. The next region is the Midwest. The Midwest spans from the Great Lakes all the way to the Great Plains. Again, this is fertile land, and as a result, the Midwest is known as the nation's breadbasket. This is where the bulk of our food is grown. The Midwest at one point also had a great deal of industry, most of it fixated on the steel industry, which is making steel for cars and buildings. As time went on, though, those jobs were shipped either to the South or overseas, and now that area is known as the Rust Belt. The Interior West is our next region. It has a very diverse population as well, and this is home to several of our Native American tribes. Some of those tribes have actually been forced from the East Coast to migrate west. In the Southwest, there's going to be a large number of Latinos. This is due to the fact that the Spanish settled that area first. The Interior West has the smallest population of any region in the United States, but it is a huge geographic area. That geographic area is also home to a variety of different landforms and features, everything from the Rocky Mountains to the Mojave Desert. The Pacific is our last region. All of the states that border the Pacific Ocean are part of this region. So they range from Alaska all the way down the coast to California, but you can't forget Hawaii. All of those states border the Pacific Ocean. When it comes to the Pacific region, they also have a variety of natural resources. From oil to gold, agriculture and lumber play a big part, even livestock and fisheries. The Pacific is home to several large urban areas as well, of course, Los Angeles being the largest. Silicon Valley is also in California, near San Francisco. You may have heard this before because it's the home to our nation's computer industry. Everything from Yahoo to Facebook to YouTube all makes its home in Silicon Valley. The Pacific also has a very diverse population. Out of the entire country, California has the highest national population. It has a population bigger than some countries out there. Almost half of California's population, though, are made up of two minority groups for the rest of the nation. That is the Latino community and the Asian American community. Okay, that's all for now on Regions. Bye.